When I rise. Yeah. When I rise early in the morning, when I rise, hey, when I rise, when I rise, when I rise early in the morning, when I rise, when I rise, when I rise, yes, yes, Pastor. When I rise early in the morning, when I rise, yeah.
On Sunday, when I was about 5 or 6, I wake up to my grandma.
Mm-hmm.
I turn her radio to her favorite radio station called WKS.
Oh yeah.
Oh, that station
That
every
was the
night.
station back then.
Pushing his prayer process.
Mm-hmm.
Good job, Apostle.
Oh yeah.
Yes, sir.
Mm-hmm.
Grandma still got up early every Sunday to put on those breakfast. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
She's like, oh, come on, child. Oh, yeah. I remind you so early. I love to see her prepare for church.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, she was a fancy church. Yes, she was. After she gets redressed, I'll bring her to her bedroom.
Mm-hmm.
With her bedroom was painted hot pink.
Hot pink.
Oh, she loved herself some pink.
Ooh, shy.
I always admired how she kept her bedroom. Everything was always in place.
Mm-hmm.
Everything was really tight.
Yeah.
Down to the makeup, the perfumes on the dress. Now she had an antique mahogany dress with a big old fancy mirror.
Lord Jesus.
Well, I put her right down there many times.
Uh-huh.
Yes, sir. Grandma owned about 40 hats. Dad, I just couldn't wait to see what she was gonna do. She had the silk, the velvet, you name it. I liked them all.
Yeah.
Except for it was a fox hat.
Fox hat.
She had a hat with a fox head hat with the press side on it, with his eyes wide open. My mom was a big seamstress. She had a sewing machine in the bedroom,
Yeah.
right next to the bedroom window. It was one of those manual kinds with foot pedals. Oh, coming from the roof for hours at a time. Mama used to make us the same materials I chose. They were plain, but I was proud. Proud to wear what my mama made. That's right. I remember mama actually buying a hat until I was about 13 years old. I was proud of mama and daddy. It was a 2-hour ride, especially if I was you. And when we got there, mama saw a hat that she liked and felt it was stop at the store. When we got back to the wagon, daddy said,
All right, Naomi. If you want the hat, just go get the hat.
Well, I was going to make the hat.
I don't reckon that hat cost a whole lot. But even that was a lot of money back then.
Oh, yeah.
If you want the hat, just go get it.
It was a wide brim, black straw hat. Looked to me like one of the kinds put on that steel and cotton. But mama, honey, she took some silk flowers and put it all around her. And she got herself some fabric with the flowers all over it. Made herself a pretty little dress, big old puffy sleeve. And she put that dress on, honey, and stuck that hat on her head that Sunday. It was Mother's Day. And Daddy said, you look good.
You look good today.
When some people see me, they think I'm fragile.
They think I'll crack like a shell, but I'm tough. I've known some hard times, and people who've known no hard times have nothing to fall back on. We never had a lot of money, but we had our farm. It was in our family for 3 generations.
3 generations.
Tobacco was the only crop that we raised. We never liked to get up in the morning. We woke up at 5 o'clock, and it was always so cold. And that tobacco was still wet from the dew. We put on these raggedy overalls and old shoes. Nothing good, because that tobacco gum is hard to remove. My sister Lynn and Myrna and I would wrap our heads with those bandana scarves. Lynn and I would just fold ours in a rectangle. But Myrna was so prissy and fashion cautious. She would tie hers in a way that looked like a hat. She would look like a model even in the tobacco field. We'd get so mad at her, she'd be all up in the mirror, just taking forever. I love her, but she thought she was too good to be out there. She'd always cry. Her back was hurting. Her back was hurting. My grandmother told her she was too young to even have a back. But one time, Mama said Myrna could go in the house. Lynn and I were mad as fire. Oh, but we fixed her. One day, Lynn and I put tobacco worms on Myrna's scarf. Myrna hated tobacco worms. They crawled around her scarf for a while. Then they crawled down the back of her neck. She screamed and started crying. She was so angry. She almost stripped her clothes off. But we told her the worms were jewels for her crown.
Lord Jesus. Well, I was in a department store one day. Now, I was just looking around minding my own business. Now, I don't recall the dress I wore, child, but I had on a black straw hat with a floppy brim and a big flower on it. Now, that hat, hold it. That hat has an air of mystery about it. Because every time I wear that hat, child, I get compliments. Whew. Well, this one gentleman was shopping too, and he knows he's looking at me. Finally, he comes over and he asks me,
What do you think of this top?
now I know he was just trying to make conversation because that hat caught his eye. Oh yeah, it catches a lot of men's eye, and I'm not out there looking for nothing. Yeah, but look, honey, I'm just telling you like it is. Men will tell you a thing or two about a woman in hats.
A hat is intriguing.
Child, it's flirtatious. You can flirt holding a fan in your hand, turn it this way and that. I mean, you can flirt holding a cigarette too. But a woman can really flirt with a hat. I mean, you gotta have a certain feeling for the hat. I mean, something just clicks. See, me, I like my hats with a little dash too. But when you see that right hat, girl, you know right then and there that you're gonna look good. Ooh. Child, you just know that you know that you know.
That's right.
Good.
Well, my mama went blind from glaucoma at 26 years of age.
Jesus.
Daddy would take her to the doctors about every month, but the doctors didn't do her no good. She had 7 girls and 1 boy, and 5 of them came along after she was blind, including me. Now, we had cardboard and newspapers on our walls. Do you know my mother taught me how to read from those newspapers?
Gee.
Well, I would lay there on the bare floor, and I would look up at Andy Gump and the rest of those funny pages, and I would call out the shape of the alphabet to my mama, and she would tell me what it was. Now, when we went out to play, Mama would lay her hand on our shoulder, and she would run along with us. Oh, Mama was something else. One time she slapped me on my hand when I was trying to steal a biscuit. It took me till I was grown before I decided that Mama was blind for real. Now, on Sunday mornings, she would take her bath. And you better not go near her door. Mama just had a thing about nakedness and sinning. Now, she had a sense of feel for things. She would put on her own dress. She would put on her hat, but she would have us to straighten it for her. She didn't have too many hats. But every Sunday, she wore one to church. Every Sunday. You did not take my mama to church bareheaded.
Oh, no.
Now, my mother always wore something on her head. She called them turbans, I called them head rags. They were colorful scarves, never drab. A big piece of fabric that you could fold into a triangle and put over your head. But my mother did hers differently. She said she was wrapping it in a creative way for a unique style, like, yeah. I don't believe my mother wore the turbans because of a cultural identity. It was just a part of her work uniform. A way to not have to fuss over her hair. She didn't have the time. And I don't know if hats are a dying tradition or not. I don't think most women my age still have the passion. I've heard all kinds of excuses. Some say hats are too heavy, too hard, they itch, or they spend so much money on the usual, they do not want to mess it up with the hat. I never saw a lot of hats growing up. My mother never wore them. And when Grandmother Shaw dragged me to church at 6 a.m., I mostly slept. I love hats,